So if you guys have followed me here on the channel for a while, you know I'm very bullish about the future of Cardano and ADA, and I believe that they're set to do extremely well. And there are people who absolutely echo what I'm saying. In fact, there is a pundit who's asserted that this surge to $15 this cycle or higher is highly probable when it comes to ADA. Now, we'll just get this out of the way. There are people who bet against Cardano and ADA. There are ones who say they can't and they won't. And I have yet to see a good reason as to why ADA won't perform well. People have referenced early market cycle, doesn't matter. Look at what ADA did last market cycle. People have referenced competition. There's always competition in the space, guys. There's tons of coins out there. There's new ones launched every cycle, but yet it doesn't keep many blue chips, most blue chips, in fact, from hitting new all-time highs. People have referenced up and coming tech, new blockchains. Guess what? Most of them still have problems, whether that's getting adoption for the coins themselves, whether that's uptime or security or throughput or things like that. Cardano is fine with all those standpoints. And now, in fact, it's in its best technical state it's been in its life cycle. So in fact, I would say that Cardano and ADA are in their best positions ever to actually make moves like this. Now, and I'll get to this a little bit more on in just a moment here, but a popular analyst, Sebi, is actually saying this move seems highly probable. I think it can go even higher depending on how bullish the environment can be. $10 to $15 is possible this cycle. Now, some other people are referencing big things taking place as well. For example, des.eth noted that Cardano is experiencing a major upgrade as we speak, and the Cardano bears are about to get wrecked. Charles Hoskinson has referenced the rocket is on the pad. Basically, the adoption of the Cardano ecosystem, it's all ready to boom, right? These are things that we've talked about for years now on this channel. And it kind of feels like everything's at this moment where it's all coming together. We're just waiting for that ignition to be lit. All right. That switch to flip for things to really truly take off. Now, here's the thing. When we look at what Cardano has done from cycle to cycle, it has real potential because ADA continues to be dominant. Okay, people have said, oh, price isn't performing very well. Guess what? Doesn't matter. It still makes up 0.61% of the global market cap of crypto. Some might say that's a small amount. It's really not. That's $12 billion. Now, what's interesting about this is if we follow what ADA's done historically, regardless of which line you want to follow here, right? I believe the true line is actually down here. I'm not sure what this wick is up here, but dominance is likely to continue to stay high as we hit the height of bull market cycles. Remember, ADA tends to be a coin that performs well when retail is excited, when new capital is flowing into the space. Hasn't been happening for quite some time here. We saw, a great spike to close out last year. We had a nice little spike in March as well. We kind of held right about that 1% mark or so, and then we fell off as ADA kind of dropped along with the overall crypto market. Everything fell. ADA didn't perform very well. But what I will say is, again, reference what ADA's done in the past. It has performed a lot better later on. Just look at, 2020, for example. Later in the year is when ADA finally started to spike. And truly in 2021 is when ADA made its big dominance push. I would expect to see something similar here, right? Probably a little surge in ADA dominance to close out 2024. And then 2025 is probably when we see some of these big dominant surges. Even if we look at late 2025 here, if ADA just follows its trend lines here, let's use the bearish one, even if it gets to just say 4% of the global market cap of crypto, people forget that we are expected to be at over a $10 trillion market cap for the global market cap of crypto by the end of this market cycle. At 4% dominance, that's a $400 billion market cap for ADA alone. Really think about that. That is what, $12 a coin, somewhere like that. Yeah, probably 3x. Yeah, somewhere around $10-12 a coin, guys, falling right in line with projections. You want to be on the more bullish side of this? Let's say ADA continues to gain major dominance. The Cardano blockchain gets a bunch of adoption from enterprises and governments, creating even further demand for the Cardano blockchain. There's an influx of users. You see all the stars aligning, and let's say we climb to 5%. Then you're talking possible $500 to $600 billion market cap, $15 a coin, $18 a coin. None of this is a guarantee. There's no guarantees in crypto. And unfortunately, there's a lot of fortune tellers out there that will say, oh yeah, ADA is not going to perform well just because I say so. It's kind of one of those trust me, bro moments. I'm not telling you guys that ADA is for sure going to go to $15, but there is something that is a fact. Cardano is in its best technical state right now. The ADA token itself is the longest average held token in all of crypto, meaning that you have a group of resilient holders. You have over 3 million current holders of ADA that have the long-term mindset, that see the vision, people that are here, frankly, for the long term. People have waited for cycles and cycles now to get to a moment where the Cardano blockchain really has a chance to take off, right? And I will say this, guys, me personally, again, you guys know I'm bullish on ADA. I still have my long positions open. I have not closed these. These are down a little bit right now, down about 29% and 43%. Again, there's a link for Margex in the description below. I may open up another long position on ADA, kind of a smaller one. Down here right now, I'm liking this chop that we're dealing with. The weekend's probably going to be kind of boring. We'll see what happens. But you know, I've used Margex for a long time. I'm actually playing a lot more with leverage now. I've had some very big trades, ones I've made thousands of dollars on. And frankly, as we're gearing up for this next surge in the crypto market, this is where I'm starting to use Margex a little bit more. I'm starting to capitalize on some of those swings in the market. So I just want to share that with you guys. There's a link in the description below. But guys, ADA is well positioned to do great things in this market cycle. A move to $15 or $18 or 10 or whatever really won't surprise me. It's the exact thing we've talked about. It's the exact thing we've mapped out time and time again. And frankly, find some tech that's going to beat what Cardano does. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.